Hi, my name is Nimisha Gupta. I am making these in 5-minute videos to improve my English fluency and my vocabulary while sharing my thoughts. Basically, I'm also reading books. I'm also reading my notes and comprehending them. I'm also planning to read substack essays or any kind of articles that can help with my vocab. Let's get into today's session. What are we doing today? I haven't planned anything for that. I'm thinking of taking on my notes and I have a book to read. I talked about feminism in the last video. We can talk more about feminism and somehow we are going to do that because feminism is my favorite topic. And why is it my favorite topic? I love to ask questions, so don't get offended with my questionings. Why is feminism my favorite topic? Because feminism gives me something that nothing else gives me. What is it? Freedom, equality, voice, being able to do whatever the fuck I want. And that's what every person wants. They are just uh, blind to want that, I guess. Let's read the book. See, I've been reading this book from months, and I have already read this much of it. So let's read the next part because I don't want to restart it. More broadly, across the EU, most of the increase in women's employment over the past decade has been through part-time and precarious work. In Australia, 30% of women are in casual employment compared to 22% of men, while in Japan, women make up two-thirds of non-regular workers. A Harvard study on the rise of alternative work in America between 2005 and 2015 found that the percentage of women in such work more than doubled, meaning that women are more likely than men to be employed in an alternative work environment. Since I was in the middle of the chapter and it will not make sense to you to be listening from the middle of the chapter, I'm going to start the next chapter, and it is in the part third that is called design. How are women excluded by design? The chapter's name is the Plow hypothesis. Hypothesis? I am not sure if I'm speaking it correctly. It was the Danish economist Esther Boserup who first came up with the Plow hypothesis, that societies that had historically used the plow word be less gender equal than those that hadn't. The theory is based on the relative female friendliness of shifting agriculture, which is done using handheld tools like hoes and digging sticks, versus plow agriculture, usually driven by a powerful animal like a horse or an ox. The idea being the former is more accessible to women. This sex difference in accessibility is partly because of the differences between male and female bodies. Plowing requires significant upper body strength, grip strength, and burst of power, which are needed to either pull the plow or control the animal that pulls it. And this privileges male bodies. Upper body mass is approximately 75% greater in men because lean body mass tends to be less concentrated in their upper body, and as a result, men's upper body strength is on average between 40 to 60% higher than women's, compared to lower body strength, which is on average only 25% in men.